Hola, so here is the unboxing video. Jojo. Here is the unboxing video that I asked if you'd be interested in, and a couple of people did say yes. Maybe like 5 of you, so this video is for the 5 of you who said yes. But yes, before we get into the unboxing of the camera itself, the video of the unboxing, I wanted to walk you through what my process is every time I'm buying a camera, and I'll show you the exact camera that I got, which is the camera that I'm actually using right now to record this portion of the video. So the first thing I do is research. I have been using Canon as a brand, so there's multiple brands. We have Panasonic, we have Sony, we have Nikon or Nikon depending on how you pronounce it. There's Canon, there's like Fuji. I don't know if Fuji is like a different one or if it's part of Panasonic. Like there's so many different types of brands that make different types of cameras at every stage. So when you're doing your research is basically based on a couple of things. One, what is the camera for? What is their purpose? Someone who is heavy on photography and someone who's heavy on videography might not want to get the same camera, because you might get a camera that's like very good in photography but struggles when it comes to videos, or very good in videos but kind of struggles when it comes to photography. Do you want something that's a hybrid? A hybrid is it does well in video and does well in photography. Do you want one that leans heavily on photography or leans heavily on videography? Once you know that, the second question you have to ask yourself is, how much are you willing to pay? What's your budget? Do you have a budget, or are you okay with, you know, splashing money? So what I do is I usually compare. If for instance there's like something called entry-level cameras. So if you're starting out and you're switching from, say, a phone into now getting a camera, you'll definitely start off entry level. So the things, when you are switching over, the things that you want to know is how user-friendly is the camera that you're interested in. Some cameras can be a bit like there's a learning curve. I think basically for me, I am biased because I learned photography with Canon because the place I used to work used to have Canon cameras. So when I started photography school, I learned on a Canon camera because that's the kind of camera I had access to. So most of us will learn depending on the kind of camera you have access to. However, a lot of people, phones. We are so used to using our phones, or our phones are our first cameras, our first video recording devices. So if you're switching from a phone to a camera, you also want to get a camera that doesn't have like too many buttons, or you don't get confused. So you want a camera that's user friendly. There are cameras that even have like a touch screen, like the one that I'm using. It has a touch screen, which makes it easier for you to access things, because even as they're making it, they're also considering some people are so used to using their phones. There's cameras that have a touch screen, but the screen isn't like, you can't make change. Can get for that price. What's the best option possible for the price, for the money that you have, because you also want to get the most out of what you're paying. Secondly, look at all the cameras from the different brands on that range and then compare in terms of the weight. So the comparisons usually come in terms of like weight, functionality, how well does it function in low light, what kind of photos do you get, does it give you 4K video, is the 4K video cropped or not? I know I'm using terminologies, but these are the things that might stick out in one camera, where you feel like one camera performs way better and another one maybe not so much. However, as you're looking at this, you have to go back to your purpose. Will you need to shoot a video in 6K? If you're looking for a camera for vlogging or for creating content, one, you want a camera that is light. You want a camera that you can easily carry with you. It doesn't become too bulky. you want a camera that doesn't feel too far off from your phone in terms of usability and everything like that. Now you have all this and you're like, okay, I think I've settled on this particular camera. Then what you do is, don't go like, cool, the first person who's selling it, that's the person I'm buying from. No, call everyone. All the people who you see selling that camera, call them and ask them what the best price is. What's the best price that you can give me for this particular camera? And whoever gives you the best price, because they'll all have the same exact camera. So whoever is offering you the best price, in terms of like, are they doing delivery to you? Are they bringing it to your home? Do you get to confirm that you've gotten the item you asked for? So you also want to vet the place that you're buying from. Another option is you can go straight into a shop, ask to test the cameras, because they usually do have those display ones. Even walk into one shop that you know has a display one, test the camera, and then after you've confirmed that you like it, then you can be like, cool, then call the person offering you the best price. You can be like, okay, I'm ready. I'll take it. So the other thing is, like, for instance, when I was getting this camera, there was the option of buying just the camera separately. Then there was an option of getting it as a kit. So in terms of my functionality, getting it as a kit was the best possible option. The funny thing is also, if I bought all these things individually, even if it was a separate times, they would have cost a lot more money. So getting it as a kit at that time, because it's a kit that Canon themselves have been like, let's put together a kit for vloggers. I was like, okay, that makes sense, because it comes with everything I need. It's like a starter pack basically for vlogging. The other thing, when you're doing your research, look at the images. Some cameras don't perform that well on our skin tones, because like the color technology hasn't been made with people who look like us in mind. Unfortunately, in this day and age, that still happens. So you also have to test photos, people who've taken photos. So one of the things that I do when I'm doing my research is, when I'm looking at the review footage, I want to look at the review footage of people who look like me or closer to me in skin tone, because I want to see how the camera picks up their tones. There's cameras that will pick our skin and make us look red. They either wash you out and now you have like, it's like you have a gray mask, gray filter of sorts on skin, and there's the ones that will, so sometimes also it comes down to settings. Some of these things you can change, but you also want to just see what it does to skin tone that looks like yours. So now I have talked so much. I hope that that's helpful, and that tells you or informs you of how I take this process. I take this very seriously. How I take this process. It's not something that I do in like, oh, in 2 days, in 3 days. No, I do a lot of research before I buy any camera. And by the time I get the camera, I always know that this is the best option for me at this moment. Every single camera I've ever bought, that's always been my process. So we're going to do the unboxing, and then I'm going to see you back here and tell you goodbye after that. Time for a quick unboxing. This is what I got. It is the Canon Content Creator Kit. So it comes with everything you need for, it's like a vlogger's kit basically. And it comes with a microphone. Actually, they're written here. You get a grip, which comes with a remote trigger. You get a microphone, of course the lens, and the camera body. So I will do, this is going to be like the quickest unboxing in the entire universe. So in here everything is in boxes. This is just packaging. I guess that it doesn't like move around. So oh my, this is the microphone. We have the camera bit itself. Then we have the grip and the remote, and we have a cable, a charging cable, and then the box is empty. Oh, and it comes with an, oh, I get an extra SD card. I actually lost one of my SD cards. Then we have manual, which is like a setup thing for transferring stuff to your phone. I already have that going already because I had it with the previous camera. I think it's the same one. It will work the same because it's a phone app. Then we have regional warranty. Then we've got a charger. We have a battery charger. We have the camera itself. Ooh, she is sleek. So that's the camera. Oh, that grip is different. Oh, okay, the grip is a bit different from, it's still good, but it's different. And then we have some detailing at the back. That's interesting. So yeah, that's the camera. Then we have our lens. This is the kit lens. I definitely plan on buying a nifty 50 as well for this, because I think it would be really good, especially for the podcast, not necessarily for vlogging. So they also have a nifty 50 for this one. A nifty 50 is like a prime lens that is at 50. It gives you really, really gorgeous backgrounds. So that's our lens. This one is 18 to 45. And oh, we have another cable, so I get two. Oh, that's good. I don't mind that. The battery for the camera, and then we have the strap. This comes in handy a lot. That box is empty. Then let's get to this one. We are now doing the grip. This one is, what is this? Okay, we'll find out. We have a tiny cable-y thingy and another plasticky thingy. Oh, this is like a shoe mount. Ooh, for what though? And it's like both sides. Okay, that's so cool. And then that's the grip. That's what it looks like. And then this also opens up to a tiny tripod that you can use somewhere. So I'm going to set up, and then the cool thing about the grip is this remote, it fits in here just like that. So yay, smaller. Okay, that's interesting. There's a red mark. There we go. There we go. And just like that, the camera is set up. Then now with the rig, it's, you can just put this in here. So we have a fully operational rig. So if I'm vlogging, that's what that looks like. We already have cat fur. This cat claim everything before I even get a chance to use it. Then it also has a flip out screen. So the beauty, that's why we're like, yay. And then you just flip it and done. So let's also put the microphone on it. Why not? So we have the wind thingy. It muffles the wind. It's like a wind guard. Oh, it's so soft. It has like Ziggy fur. This is Ziggy fur. This is it's so cute and fluffy. Ziggy's fur is like this. Then we have the microphone itself, a tiny mic, tiny but powerful. It's also by Canon, so it's their own microphone. So that's the mic. So it's a shotgun, so it picks from the front. So whenever I am vlogging and I want to talk to myself, but I'm filming ahead, what I usually do is I flip the microphone, so I'll have it like this so that it picks up my voice while showcasing something. That way the voice doesn't sound like it's from a distance. So we'll remove this part. It's this place is called this is what it's called a hot shoe. So usually comes with a cover. Then we slide this in and just lock that into place. And then open this. The reason I like buying Canon personally is because I have used Canon since I started photography. Like, it's the camera I learned photography on, so I am very familiar. If you give me a Canon camera, it's not going to be confusing at all. But when I attach, like, I remember there's a time I used my friend's camera. It's a Sony. Oh my lord, I was like, okay, so I have to sit down. There's a learning curve because it's different from what I'm used to. And we have a fluffy Ziggy. We should call this thing Ziggy. Ziggy would be pissed, maybe. I wouldn't know. So I usually just pass the cable like that so that it's not in the way. And switch on the camera. Oh, okay, English. So you see, that's why, like, because you have to start actually setting up dates and whatever. Today's 13th. Release this. And oh, so it doesn't have the thing. Okay, there we go. And of course the battery is whatever. So there's so many things. Oh, I want you to see what, so because I can see the reflection there, right? So that's basically, you can vlog, you can do whatever. So the battery needs to be charged for sure. But yeah, and I also have to do my settings, my whatever, because like right now it's on like auto. I don't do auto at all. But yeah, so, and then also just learn, because not everything, like not all the cameras are exactly the same, so I have to come do my settings and all that cool jazz. But vlogging camera, so we are good. Okay, I want to retract that. Yes. Oh, that's actually neat, because you don't have to push a button or whatever. Okay, that's all right. Also, oh, with the rig, one of the things is, can I remove my camera, my battery with the rig on, or when this is actually on a tripod? The answer to that is yes, which is definitely a win, because having to remove your whatever, just remove a battery, is usually quite annoying. Things. How did it even stand on that? That's so weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for choosing to watch me unbox a camera. I'll see you on Sunday, because this was a bonus video. I'll see you on Sunday with our weekly vlog, and yeah, have yourself a lovely weekend-ish, and then see you on Sunday.